Welcome to this overview of the Skills for Success Saskatchewan resources. The Government of Saskatchewan, funded in part by the Government of Canada's Skills for Success program, contracted the Saskatchewan Literacy Network to work together with the adult basic education field in the province to create new resources for adult basic education facilitators and instructors. These new resources are based on the Skills for Success framework from the Government of Canada, updated in 2021 to replace the Essential Skills framework. The Skills for Success focus on 9 skills everyone in Canada can use to thrive in learning, work, and life. The 9 skills for success are adaptability, collaboration, problem solving, numeracy, creativity and innovation, digital, communication, reading, and writing. These resources are meant to support what you are already doing. This is not a curriculum or a replacement. These resources are yet another tool for your work. Each resource has 3 chapters. Each chapter focuses on one of the skills for success. Content in each chapter is tailored to Level 1, Exploring, and Level 2, Developing. Resource 1 covers the adaptability, collaboration, and problem-solving skills. Resource 2 covers numeracy, reading, and writing skills. Resource 3 covers communication, creativity and innovation, and digital skills. Every chapter includes information to support facilitators and instructors to guide participants in advancing that skill. The chapters begin with a description of the skill, why it is important, and the 6 components, all from the Government of Canada's framework. The chapter discusses adult learning principles, includes suggestions for using this resource as a tool for working with participants at multiple levels, and outlines using skill assessment as pre-assessment. Based on these 6 components from the Government of Canada, this resource has a benchmark for each component at Level 1 and at Level 2. Each of the benchmarks has a training outcome. Each of the benchmarks is also divided into 2 self-assessment statements from the perspective of the participant. These self-assessment statements are directly connected to participants' can statements from the perspective of the facilitator or instructor. The resources are participant-centered. For example, you can start with the self-assessments for the parts of each skill that will help advance the participant's goals. To help with ideas for how a skill fits with activities at these levels, each chapter includes 10 more examples at each skill level of why this skill is important at work, at home, and in the community. Each chapter also has a skill map for each level, a self-assessment tool for each of the statements, so 2 for each of the benchmarks, activities for each self-assessment statement, and an overview of levels 3 and 4 as they relate to the advanced skill level from the Skills for Success model. Finally, there is an action plan to go beyond levels 1 and 2. For these resources, we used practical, clear, and inclusive language that we observed around us. We are all adult learners and participants together, and we wanted the language to reflect this. We know that you understand your participants and your community the best. We know that there are many ways to advance each of these skills. The activities we provided are examples. We want you to choose and adapt them for your participants, your community, and learning goals. These activities are meant to focus on the participants' goals, so the activities can be done in any order and you can work on multiple skills at once. Remember, there is also the action plan participants can use to shape the learning journey after Level 1 and 2. Thank you for watching our overview of the Skills for Success Saskatchewan resources. In our other videos, we share more about the skill map and self-assessment tools and more about the activities. To access these 3 resources, visit the Government of Saskatchewan website at saskatchewan.ca. For more information on the Skills for Success, visit the Government of Canada website.